with Zorro cutting the dragon down. I think that was amazing, and this is what many Zorro fans wanted to see. But my favorite page was actually good morning, good evening, good afternoon, or good night. Welcome to my channel. So, with this video I want to do my review of the last chapter of One Piece. I think it was an amazing chapter. I will not post any material, so if you want to read it, look it up. I will also not put any link in the description because copyright, but it's easy to find. Just Google One Piece chapter 1035 and the first link that pops up on your search engine should be the one. You'll find it. So to give something to look forward to, I think at the end I will do not just a review but give my own theory for chapter 1036. So stick with me till the end and let's go. So the chapter was titled Zorro versus King. So I think I liked the chapter from beginning till end. I think it put everything nicely together. We had the defeat of Queen at the beginning through Sanji. Finished that up nicely. And then the defeat of King at the end of the chapter. So this way actually I think we got both defeats of both the lead performers of Kaido's crew being defeated in the same chapter, and we got to see both Sanji and Zorro shine in the same chapter. So after we see Queen getting blasted off the island, we see the fight, and I think even though it's a very short, very condensed fight, we get some really nice pictures. We don't have many pages that showcase the fight, but the fight is really condensed, and I think it's well written and well drawn. So I think the action gets translated or like transmitted to me as the reader well. My favorite scenes from the chapter, definitely the first page after the cover page, seeing Queen getting blasted off. I think that was a really nice page, with really nice panels. And my second most favorite page from this chapter was the final page, with Zorro cutting the dragon down. I think that was amazing, and this is what many Zorro fans wanted to see. But my favorite page was actually the one with Kaido and King, I forgot his real name, walking out of the research factory, the laboratory, and those two pretty much founding the Beast Pirates. And I think it shows another side of Kaido. I think many people in comment sections and on forums and under other videos have already commented that it kind of reflects or mirrors the Straw Hat Pirates, and how Kaido himself might have been a person with ambition, a person with maybe ideals, and King was someone, or is someone, that follows him. And I think the dynamic is really interesting, and I really hope to see more of that. I really hope to see more of these characters. I think King is a really interesting character, well drawn, nicely designed, and it's almost a shame that we get to see his face revealed close to mid-chapter, only to be offed at the end. So I don't want to see the fight being extended for the sake of dragging it on, but I would like to see way more from these characters. I think it's intriguing, and this chapter, I think it's maybe the highlight of this chapter for me. I think it was, in this year, maybe the best, or at least one of the best chapters. So yeah, that's it with my review. And I also want to make a small prediction about the next chapter. No big theory for this video. I think we will have a shift of scene to one of the other fights, maybe Big Mom versus Kid and Law. But I think before that will be addressed, we will see one of the other minor fights. I think there's so much going on with CP0 and Brook and Yamato, and with this yokai, the fire ghost. So I think chapter 1036 will shift to that, will resolve that in the next chapter, and then maybe towards the end of chapter 360 we will get a shift to the Big Mom fight, and then maybe to go a little bit ahead and say, I think for chapter 1037, not the next one, but the over next one, we might then see the Big Mom fight. And I think maybe towards chapter 1038, I think that's when we will see the Kaido fight again. Also, something that is interesting is the situation with Orochi. And if you know something about Japanese folklore, there's the mythical being, the Yamato no Orochi, or Orochi, that is an 8-headed dragon, and there's actually a legendary sword hidden inside or found within the snake, within the dragon, found by the god Susanoo. So I think it will be interesting to see how much this will play into the story of One Piece. Is there a sword to be found within Orochi? Maybe that wasn't the last fight to fight for Zorro, or it will be someone else. Maybe it will be Momonosuke, because that's also something that we haven't had yet. I think just having Momonosuke carry the island it's a nice thing. I think it saving everyone by preventing the island from dropping. I think that will be his task too. But I don't see that that's enough. I think he will need a fight, a proper fight, and the most likely one might be Orochi. And something that is still bugging me is, will Zorro's sword be his sword? Because I see Momonosuke actually more inheriting both swords and coming after his father to use a two sword style to take down Orochi. But this may be going a little bit ahead, and yeah, I think next chapter might be a cluster, like a patch of different small fights. But like I said, I don't see the big mom fight coming yet. That might get moved into the chapter after the next chapter, 37, and the Kaido fight, I'd say 38. That's probably the soonest we can expect that to be continued. But that's it for today, and thank you for tuning in. See you.